What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and I've been talking a lot about Doctor Who and the upcoming new season that will be starring Ncuti Gatwa. And whenever I talk about this, I have to go to his first official outing as the official Doctor, the Church on Ruby Road, which was his first outing as a brand new Doctor and the very first Christmas special in years. And this episode was met by audience scorn. You come over here to Rotten Tomatoes, it is sitting at a 32% across the audience score because nobody liked it. It was a bad episode. It was an awful episode. And when you actually come over here to the ratings itself, the overnight ratings, one, are the only ratings you can trust because of the whole controversy about the actual consolidated viewership and what they did there. Nobody watched it. Even the overnight ratings. These were the worst ratings ever for a Christmas special and a first outing of a Doctor. The best episode to also compare this to was always going to be David Tennant's very first episode, which was a first outing of a Doctor and a Christmas special. Those episodes were night and day comparisons. Even episodes towards the end of Peter Capaldi had more viewership than what we had here. But it keeps getting better. It keeps getting better because we've been talking a lot about what's been going on with Doctor Who, how it's been received, and how people have basically been checking out, walking away, not wanting to participate anymore. You want to know how they're reacting to it? You want to know what they're saying to you? From Variety, although Ncuti Gatwa groundbreaking hashtag Doctor Who casting was met with much praise, there were, of course, some haters. Gatwa's message to the naysayers is simple. Don't watch it. Turn off the TV. Go and touch grass, please, for God's sakes. Your answer to try to win audiences back who might not like you as the Doctor for not liking Church on Ruby Road, for not liking what we've been getting and have been receiving, and for not liking the news that has been going on for the past couple of months, is don't watch it and go touch grass. We don't want you anymore. We don't desire you anymore. They don't care about you at all. And they're already coming out here and attacking the audience because you don't like him as the Doctor. You don't want to participate in their virtue signals because you come over here to Screen Rant. Doctor Who, Ncuti Gatwa confirms one story aspect will be tackled in New Era. And guess what that story aspect was? Guess what it was? Race! Speaking with attitude, Gatwa confirmed that one important subject Doctor Who Season 14 is going to tackle will be race. I already told you that this was going to happen. I already said that this was going to happen. All the way back here, back in December 12th, Doctor Who lead Ncuti Gatwa says series will definitely address protagonist's new race and feature episode inspired by actors' very leftist liberal bubble, both of which were his own words. Which shows you first and foremost, that his sole focus is identity politics. His sole focus is social justice and bringing this to the forefront of all of Doctor Who. And we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be shocked because you come over here, Doctor Who dives off the progressive deep end as the latest special sees the Doctor lectured on pronouns, chastised for being male presenting Time Lord. This was the first episode created by RTD since he came back. This was episode 1 of the 60th anniversary specials, okay? And it started off with a trans allegory chastising the David Tennant era Doctor, which you might say is the 14th Doctor. Okay, you might argue that he was the 14th Doctor, he wasn't the 10th Doctor, but that's besides the point because everybody viewed it as David Tennant. So David Tennant being the 10th Doctor, this was a recreation of the 10th Doctor just as the 14th. He was now soy, okay? He was more pathetic. He was more weak-willed. He wasn't as driven, as domineering as he once was. And what did they do? They chastised him for not being a female-presenting Time Lord. And they chastised him for not knowing the meeps pronouns. And they have a whole dialogue about pronouns in that episode. Oh, but what else have they promised? From Millie Gibson herself, new Doctor Who companion actress Millie Gibson says upcoming episodes will attract a lot of Gen Zers, feature many controversial elements because those controversial elements were more progressive ideology, more progressive ideals, and will be pushed onto you. It is going to be a propaganda based series spearheaded by RTD, spearheaded by Disney, spearheaded by BBC. And it keeps getting worse, guys, because I have to remind you, the ratings were garbage for the specials. Those were supposed to bring in the most viewership. If your ratings are already in the gutters when it came to the initial specials, what do you think the overall season's gonna do? What do you think's gonna actually happen with this overall season? Especially when you have Ncuti Gatwa coming out here attacking people because they don't like him. Especially when you have him coming out here saying, I had the joy of interviewing Ncuti Gatwa, Russell T Davies, and Millie Gibson about their new era of Doctor Who. Anyone that has a problem with someone who's not a straight white man playing this character, you're not really, truly a fan, Gatwa says. You want to know what people don't like? You want to know what people don't care about? Is when you're attacking them based on identity politics and racial lines and garbage like this. Oh, because he's not a straight white man, we have a problem with it? Because he's no longer a straight white man, we might have a problem with it? No, we don't like it because you're pushing your ideology all throughout it. And when we reject it, when your episodes are being rejected outright, you're attacking the audience. This is the same thing that happened when it came to the 13th Doctor played by Dr. Karen. I don't even remember her name off the top of my head right now. Jodie Whittaker. She attacked the fan base outright. She never even watched Doctor Who. She said Doctor Who was representation of male identity and stuff like that, and it was bad and wrong, and you should be doing a straight white man, yada, yada, yada. You know, Ncuti Gatwa doing it again. This is not how you win back your audiences. This is not how you win back viewership. You want to know what else doesn't win back viewership? Russell T Davies saying this. Doctor Who showrunner and writer Russell T Davies says his doctors weren't exactly the straightest men in the past. You're talking about someone who does have a lightness and a joy about him that, to me, chimes with queer energy. He's now retroactively recreating the 9th Doctor and the 10th Doctor, and both Doctors he worked on and saying, they're queer now. They're queer now. Because he's going to do this. They're going to retroactively recreate the past and redefine the past because of identity politics reasons, because of bullcrap like that, and ignore the fact that both the 9th Doctor and 10th Doctor had some loving eyes for Rose. They both loved and cared about Rose first and foremost. Oh, but they're queer now, guys. They're queer. They scream queer energy. Oh, you want to know what else will definitively destroy the show? The fact that it's going to be airing in America first, and it's going to be airing in Britain, which this show was designed for British audiences from the very beginning. It is quintessential British television. It's going to be airing in Britain at midnight, and over here in the States, midday. That's how you win back viewership. That's how you win back audiences. Showing the show at midnight in the UK, where the show was supposed to be focused on, and giving it to America first, a country that no longer really cares about Doctor Who, no longer wants to be a part of Doctor Who, and is kind of tuning it out. So all your virtue signaling is already driving off the fan base, okay? You attacking the audience is driving off the fan base. You promising more identity politics in the show, more ideology pushed throughout your entire show is going to scare off the fan base. And you think you can survive with a fan base and a viewership numbers like this? You're joking. I don't see this series getting more than 2 seasons. I don't. That's the only thing they're greenlit for. They haven't even began recording or filming for season 3. I don't think it gets a 3rd season. I don't. If it does, I'm gonna be shocked. But this viewership data is nightmarish, and you're already chasing more of your audience off right now. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.